Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Let us welcome Troylynn Harvey. Troylynn is a travel agent. Travel with Troylynn is an independent travel agency built on ethics and the belief that my clients deserve excellent customer service. I pride myself in paying attention to details that make ordinary trips extraordinary vacations. So today we have Troylynn on the oil because, hey, let's face it, couples need to get away too. And so sometimes we need to get a travel agent in our arsenal to make some things happen. And she's going to give us some insight and some wisdom and some tools and let us know some resources that she can provide, as well as give us that great vacation or staycation that we deserve. So let's welcome everybody, Troy Lynn Harvey. So, welcome, Troylynn. We are excited to have you here on the All. Today, we're going to have this topic. You know, my platform, the platform my husband and I created, was specifically for marriages. And so, one of the things we like to focus on marriage, family, and nowadays it's hard to get away because it's COVID, not COVID. Um, Numbers dropping, numbers high now.
Mhm.
So people are traveling. CDC said not to travel. So there are so many dynamics. But in this time capsule, what kind of guidance, with the knowledge that you have and you're on the front lines every day, helping people to navigate and to get their plans together. I'm pretty sure you're doing bridals and bridal destinations. How does that work for those who are seeking? Hey, I just got engaged. Um, I'm ready to get married and ready for this celebration, but COVID.
So basically, actually while I was on vacation, well, on my birthday trip, a lady messaged me, and we're Facebook friends. She works at my local. We just want to keep it simple. We want to do our bachelorette party and get married while we're in Vegas. She said, "Can you help with that?" I said, "Sure." I said, "Well, how many people?" So she gave me a total, and I told her, I said, "Now, it's better to do it in groups. Y'all stay together. I don't suggest Airbnb. That's just me because it's already, you don't know how those people clean their properties. So a hotel, they take the precautions. But one thing I like about Vegas, you have to wear your mask. So that's a good thing. Now, what I do for my clients, if it's a large group, even if it's just two people, I have two different couples leaving on the 26th. Two is going to Jamaica and the other ones are going to Cancun. So I have them the little hand sanitizer. I have them the face mask. I go to the Dollar Tree. They love me at Dollar Tree. I get the Clorox wipes, the hand sanitizer, everything, just in case people forget because people don't like to be stuck in the house. And that's how I was. When March 19th and everything shut down, the kids was home. My husband was limited to what he can do. It was, I ain't gonna say it's depressing, but when it's not the normal for you, it does something to you. So, me and my husband, we laughed and joked about it. He would say, "Babe, as soon as the borders open, I know you're gonna travel." As soon as the borders open, when Mexico opened up their borders, me and my girlfriends, we was going to Cancun. And the good thing about it and the bad thing about it, we live here in the United States. But when we went to Mexico, we felt safer there. It doesn't make sense to people that live here and have never been anywhere because they look at me side-eyed like I'm crazy. And I've been a lot of places. So, but for us to feel safe there, because when we got to the airport, they took our temperature, they sprayed our shoes down, they sprayed our luggage down. And if you didn't have your mask on in public, they could take you to jail. So it was serious.
Yes,
So, but
yes.
here in Mississippi, come on.
Well, the numbers are actually higher and higher. It gets higher every
Hmm.
time I turn on the TV or read something,
Exactly.
or even if I go, well, somebody may say, well, the media is playing tricks on us. Where even if you go on the state site,
Hmm.
straight from the state
Yep.
mouth,
Yep.
it's there. So
Yeah, because people don't really wear their mask like they supposed to. You could
Under
go
the
into the local
nose.
grocery store. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, what kind of foolishness is that? And I look at them and I'm like, oh. But some people, they just don't care. It doesn't matter. But me and my household, when we leave the house, we have our mask and it's over the nose. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So you're defeating the purpose under having it under your nose.
Yes, I
So
just left the market, so I've actually witnessed several, not just one, several
mhm.
people just had it over their lip,
Yeah,
and
and I'm
I mean
like,
that's
but you gonna come and
exactly
stand by me?
where it goes, can go in the nose. So um,
Yeah. So
so you had just touched my heart. One of the things, I had the opportunity to go. My husband travels a lot,
mhm,
so I had the opportunity to go to California and enjoy some space and time. And you saw how people handled things there.
mhm.
So, but so many people are just unsure getting out, and we do need that time. It's the holidays. It's
Yeah.
it's family. We do
Yeah.
need to have that time where, even if it's a staycation,
Yeah.
could you
Mhm.
give us some guidance of how couples can have that intimate staycation, or even a true destination away place?
Yeah.
um, can you give us some guidance regarding that?
Now I have a lot of couples that reach out to me on that topic.
Wow.
Now, either the husband or the wife don't really want to go somewhere, but the other partner do. So we come in, we meet in the middle and we do the staycation. And what I consider a staycation is going to Mobile or even Biloxi, staying on the beach. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? We as married people, we need that one-on-one time. Me and
Yes.
my husband, we just celebrated in September 17 years of marriage.
Yes.
Now we had well, I had
Congratulations.
planned because he just pack a
Congratulations.
bag and be like, "Hey, babe, what? Thank you." So we was gonna go to Destin, but the storm had come. I can't even remember which one it was, but flooded the hotel. So we ended up just to opt out for one night, and we ended up going to New Orleans. And my husband doesn't like New Orleans, so but he was like, "Babe, it's our anniversary. We only staying one night." So you know me, I'm getting my agent rate, and we stayed at the Ritz Carlton,
Mhm.
fancy, bougie, beautiful.
Yes.
And he was like, "Babe, what we gonna eat at?" And me, we both country. So since he decided to go with me to New Orleans, and I know he really didn't want to, and I'm like, okay, babe, we ain't got to dress up. We ain't got to do all of this. It's a Popeyes right down the road.
Yes.
Let's go pick up some Popeyes and come back to the room and watch some Lifetime. It's the simple things.
Yes.
Everything doesn't have to be glamorized. You know what I'm saying? Because he already feels some type of way because it's people on the street, don't have masks on, you know. So he's like, babe, really? So I'm like, come on, let's just go get this Popeyes chicken.
You're
Let's
right.
get some plates. And we don't, as long as we together, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? We
You're
could have had
preaching,
some,
girl.
we
You
could have
are
fixed some ham
preaching.
sandwiches, baby. Baby, we could have had some ham sandwich, some Lay's potato chips, some pig lips, whatever, some a Sprite. It's the simple things. People get it twisted like it got to be about a show. It does not. You can have a staycation at your house. You got to
Uh,
know how to fix it up and make it work. But me, I got to get out the house because we got girls. They be like, mama, no. So, you know, the simple things. Go somewhere if it's 30 miles away from your house. That's what I consider a staycation. Because like I said, some of the partners, either the husband or the wife don't really want to go out the country, don't really want to go to Vegas, don't want to go to New York or Miami. So just drive a little bit and pick a nice hotel with a jacuzzi and have some husband and wife time.
you just mentioned something, and I don't want to get off course, but you said the simple things, and my husband and I joke about this all the time. Uh, Many years ago, when we first started, we were struggling, and
Mhm,
I'm full transparency here,
mhm,
and I mean, we really didn't have the money, and I remember some of the joyous times was getting a two-piece meal and just looking at
mhm.
each other's eyes at IG Livy Park when it was worth something. I think
Uh-huh.
there's been a lot of changes, and a blanket, and just
Mhm.
talking and
Yeah.
laughing. Girl, and didn't
Yeah.
have much money. And
Mhm.
those were, to me, those times that kind of built us solidly.
Yeah. Mhm.
And so, and scripture says, be content in all things. So whether I can
Mhm.
go to the exclusive side of things,
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
if I have to go back to that two-piece meal.
baby.
and some
Okay.
sandwich and some Lay's chips, like you just said.
Yes, ma'am.
As long as we're together,
Mm-hmm.
hey, that
Yep.
it's all right with me. So
That's right.
you taught a sermon right there, and I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Um, so for those couples who are game, who say, "Hey, I
Mm-hmm.
heard her say Vegas. I heard her say New Orleans. I heard her say Miami." Could you give us some information of how to contact you? What information? Can you paint the picture of what
Mm-hmm.
you can present and give to couples so they can reach out to you in
Okay.
expectancy?
Okay, they can follow me on Facebook. My business page is Travel with Troylynn, and also on Instagram, travel underscore with underscore Troylynn. So you reach out to me or travel with Troylynn at gmail.com. Send me an email. You have the dates in mind where you want to go. Send me your budget, and I will let you know because I'm gonna tell you, Vegas is popular, Miami, and Mexico. Because in a few days we will be in Mexico celebrating one of my girlfriend's 40th birthday. So I'm a true believer. I told my husband I want to travel every month. Now my type of husband, he doesn't like to go anywhere. Now, if it's me, him, and the kids, that's fine. But he know I like to go too much. But he says as long as me and the girls are having fun, he's
He's
cool
good
with
with
it. So I'm like, okay, babe, I like that. But I work with any type of budget, you know what I'm saying? But let's be realistic. And I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna ask you all the questions. If you're trying to go out of the country, make sure you have your passport. Don't try to plan something for next month and you don't have your passport because it may take a while. But Vegas, I can get you on a nonstop flight out of New Orleans. But remember, Gulfport also has some great prices because I flew out of Gulfport to Key West and
yes.
it was great prices. So don't forget
Um,
about the small airport.
I was actually looking at New Orleans and Mobile when I was flying out to California, but
Mhm,
actually the was that California, Virginia? Well, one of the two. I was
mhm,
looking at the prices, and I thought I would get the great deal in New Orleans or Mobile. I actually got the best deal in Gulfport and
mhm.
the best timing.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a
Mhm.
win-win on all levels. No
Okay.
really harsh layovers. Matter of
Mhm,
fact, I was
mhm,
running through the airport on one of my. Um, so yeah, made it there. So
mhm, mhm.
so do you help with if there's a staycation? Do you help to create that ambiance, that romantic? Come on, talk to
Yes.
us now. You in the house?
Well, baby, let me tell you, I
Okay.
have been doing it for years, but I don't post on my business page. My regular clients, I do a lot of word of mouth for those if they want me to set the stage for them. And I was at the nail shop earlier, and the girl, they're celebrating their 1 year anniversary in March, and I had recommended the Battle House in Mobile.
Yes,
I
that's where I got
told
my that's where I got remarried. That's when we
girl,
renewed our vows. Yeah.
that
Go
is a
ahead.
beautiful property because I took some of the ladies on my team. I think we went in June. We went there. I think it was like 15 of us. But I told her, I said, she's going to inbox me tonight, her exact dates. And what I love about it, all the rooms have a jacuzzi in it. I told her I can come and set it up for her, put the rose petals in, do the candles. If they want champagne, I can do the wine glasses, have my girlfriend do strawberries, or if they want a fruit tray or something, I can set it up, have the balloons. So I do it all, but that's a little extra. But like I said, I don't promote that on my business page saying that I do it. I just do that by referral because you don't know what type of client you're going to get because some people don't like that. But
Right.
me, I'm a romantic. My husband can tell you, he'd be like, babe, really? I'm like, just blow up a balloon. I don't care if it's one balloon. If you have to just put a heart on it, it might be lopsided, but I get the picture. You know what I'm saying? So I am a romantic. So I have a lot of clients that reach out to me and the husband, they want to do something special for their wives, but they afraid that they might mess up. Even when guys want to propose. So honey, because I have this
And you
couples trip.
segue right into my next question. That was one of the next questions I had
Mhm.
for those engagements before even the marriage, for those engagements, those special events. Do you set up the ambiance, the stage, not only just
Yep.
the stage, but even the location? Um,
Yep, I do it
Wow.
all. I promise I do it all. And like I was saying, I have a couples getaway. It's a staycation. It's in Destin for Valentine's weekend. So it's Saturday and check out on Monday. And the hotel, when I contacted the lady, I said, look, I want to do something different. We're gonna play couples games and sit by the pool, but I'm going to do a private dinner on the beach. And the hotel is going to do it all. They give us two options for the menu, either chicken or steak. So everybody wants steak because we can eat chicken at the house all day. But
Right.
they're going to set it up with the tea sticks, the candles, and all of that. So it's going to be very romantic. And it's a nice hotel in Destin. And I blocked off 20 rooms and all of them are sold out.
Okay. So
So honey,
I was about to say something, but I missed that opportunity. My wedding day is actually Valentine's Day. So yeah.
okay.
So
Okay.
I missed
Okay.
out on that.
So yeah, I'll call tomorrow
um,
and see if they got some more rooms available.
thank you. So
Hmm.
one of the things that I also wanted to talk about, me being familiar with the Battle House and
Hmm.
Renaissance, I know that when we had some of the rooms, they are very particular. They have a strict guideline. We had to have
Hmm.
licensed caterers, licensed
Hmm.
photographers. Um,
Hmm.
the photographers had to fill out some type of form on site
Hmm.
um,
Yep.
because of their lighting. They had
Hmm.
anything that you bring in. You can't bring in a cake from Mama Nem or from Walmart or anything like that. They
Exactly.
have to have access to. So help those out who, say, okay, I want this place and may not understand the parameters of some of those places
Hmm.
and how you help them to navigate that so it can still be a great enjoyment, still be
Hmm.
together in compliance with the place that they're at, but everybody still have a
That's right.
great time.
Yeah. It's just a liability issue.
Yeah.
Basically, that's why you have to be licensed and bonded. Now,
Yes.
I am licensed in the state of Mississippi as a travel agency. You know what I'm saying? So I can go into places other people be like, how you get in there? I have my documentations,
Right.
so that's what it is basically. Like you said, mama and them can't bring no cake up in there
Right.
because say if somebody slipped down on some of that icing supposedly or something, you got to be able to be covered. Or if you get a photographer in there,
Yes.
might be Pookie them that might just be trying to start a company. You get up in there and mess up somebody's lighting. Who gonna get up on top of that ceiling and fix that? Let's just be real. So you have to be
Right.
licensed and insured. And the whole time you're in the hotel, and it's a limit of how many people can be on the elevator each time. So they fall in the protocol. So safety first. Even when we went to the pool, it was so many people that can be at the pool. Because when I
Now
took
this
the
was even
team to the Battle
pre-COVID.
House, I had
This was
okay, so
even
it's even stricter now.
pre-COVID when we renewed our wedding vows. We had to
Hmm.
have license
Hmm.
everything. We
Yeah.
had to make sure if I don't care if it was water.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Even because for the team, I had this massage therapist. My daughter had got me a massage for Mother's Day.
Mhm.
So I hired him to come and give the team massages. So when he checked in, he had to show his information because, of course, he's toting his big table and they want to know where he was going. So, everything has to be in decent and order,
Yes.
just basically.
Yes.
So,
And I didn't mind. I didn't mind at all.
mhm,
Their restrictions and compliance because like you
yeah,
said, not only are they're making themselves safe, they're also making you safe. Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Um,
That's right.
so other than those type of things, I'm thinking because I'm so excited to have gotten you to be on the show and you are so gracious.
Mhm.
If y'all knew how I have bothered this poor woman today.
It's okay.
But anyway, and there was a lot going on with me. But anyway, she has been gracious and gracious enough to give us this information. You already gave us your email, your Instagram, and Facebook. Are there any other ways that people can not only contact you? Do you have a website?
TroylynHarvey.intellitravel.com. And once
Okay.
you go to my website or even on my social media pages, you will have my business number on there as well.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Say
Yep.
I really want to reach out to you. I heard you. I love your inviting personality. Everything you said rung true to my heart and spirit. But I don't know if I want to go to Mexico or Hawaii and I go to your website and I just scroll. Is it best to call you so you can,
Yeah.
okay.
Best to call me. And my business number is 251-304-9606. And I also text. So, I'm not one of those. I'm tech savvy. Well, at least my girls are. So that way you tell me what you're looking for and I can help you out. Cause I had a client I booked and she's a nurse and her and her husband, they both in the medical field. They just needed a getaway. So I booked them to California
Mhm.
and she had such a good time. She contacted me a few days later and she was like, look, his birthday is coming up. I want to take him to Jamaica.
Awesome.
So homegirl booked that. And then she reached out to me 2 weeks ago. She was like, our anniversary is in March. We want to go either to Vegas or Miami. And by me just getting back from Key West, now Key West is beautiful. And that was my first time going to Key West. So I'm going to suggest Key West to her versus Miami because, everybody's going to Miami, but nobody's going to Key West because that's for couples. It's more intimate. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be around the big crowd if it's you and your husband. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be more intimate. So that's what I think.
Okay. And another
So
thing, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, when my clients ask me for suggestions, I like to be able to tell them, okay, look, this is where I stayed at. Let me send you my pictures. I might not post them all on social media, but
Mhm.
when I see them, when I send it to them, they be like, okay, this is where we want to go. So yeah.
And that's, you really did a great segue into that question. My next question. One of the things that I love about you, you do travel a lot. And you do have a front row seat and have experience. And even recently, you have
Mm-hmm.
that recent experience. And
Mm-hmm.
like you said, you're traveling every month. And so to me, that's a lot of goodness under your belt where you can say, hey, I
Mm-hmm.
just left there 2 months ago, or I just left there last month or
Mm-hmm.
3 months ago, whatever the case may be. So
Mm-hmm.
um, that is such a key element to me of your business where you can give intimate details. And so to me, that
Exactly.
elevates your game in this opportunity for people to get that knowledge and kind of get a feel of, hey, I'm not sure about Miami versus Key West
Mm-hmm.
or New Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I also want to say, when I do come back home, I do quarantine myself away from my kids. Now, my husband ain't too fond of me quarantining myself away from him for too long. So, and the good thing about it, my doctor's office, I always let them know when I'm going out of town. So when I got back from Key West, they called me in, they checked my temperature and stuff. So I didn't have any symptoms. So I take precautions, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around the public. I skipped church Sunday. My pastor, because I text him, I'm like, hey, I'm going to Key West for my birthday. And he'll text and say, hey, have a good time. I'm praying for you, stuff like that. So when I got back on a Wednesday, I'll never return to church on that Sunday. But this Sunday, well, Tuesday night and Wednesday night, I will be at church. But I don't immediately go back to church. I quarantine myself. So just if somebody had those questions.
Okay. Well, Miss Troylynn Harvey, it has been amazing to have you. You are a wealth of knowledge and your spirit is so sweet. And so I thank you for coming on to help couples, especially with Thanksgiving, Christmas. Minds are racing
Yeah.
because I want to get away after Thanksgiving.
Well, I can hook you up.
And one after Christmas and
Okay.
one after New Year's.
I know that's right. Then Valentine's Day coming around. So hey,
Yeah.
got to get it
Oh,
in.
but you already checking on the Valentine's thing for me.
I'm gonna call in the morning.
So I'm waiting for my call. And if not there, we'll have that discussion offline. But thank you so much. Are there any parting words that you want to have with our guests who are seeking an opportunity to reach out to you for a destination, for a stage? staycation or whatever the case may be, or even an
Well,
engagement.
girl, because look, on the 26th, I got a group that's going to Jamaica, and I'm hoping he proposed to her. I told her to make sure she has her nails done. She better be fly as all outdoors, and I better get some pictures. So I think he's gonna propose to her on his birthday in Jamaica, on the private dinner on the beach. But like I said, I work with any type of budget. You know what I'm saying? It might, whatever type of hotel you like, I can make it happen for you. So just don't feel like, oh, she only works with people with this type of budget. I work with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, we as married couples, we need that one-on-one time. We need that mama, daddy, that husband, wife time away from the kids. We really do. We got to take a break and just smell the roses. Just be under each
Mhm.
other. So just forget about the bills, the job, and etc. Just focus on each other. So
You said something, and I want you to repeat that again. We always sometimes, and I am not minimizing anybody's struggle. I just shared a very transparent moment with you when my husband and I, early on in our marriage, and even there was a time when he got laid off, just what, 2015, 26, 2014, 2015, we had to do some cutbacks. But so I know how to be content, whether it's,
yeah.
double
Mm-hmm.
income or slack
Yeah.
or struggling to make the bills.
Oh
But
yeah.
somewhere down the road,
Mm-hmm.
you have to have that time for you all.
Yeah, you really do. Because what people fail to realize, when the kids come, you cater to your kids.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we as the mothers, we let ourselves go because we still have to motivate and encourage our husbands and still tend to the kids and maintain a household. We forget about ourselves and let ourselves go. Because when I worked, it was because I wanted to outside the home. But my husband made it clear when we got together, I don't want you working. I want you to be at the house with the kids. He didn't want nobody else keeping the kids. And I was cool with that. But when he would tell me, no, I couldn't get this new purse, or if I wanted a new car, I went and worked a part-time job. I never stayed on it no more than a year because I don't like working for nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So I did what I had to do, but I still made sure that the house was taken care of. But we as mothers, we got to take care of ourselves.
That's right.
That way we still have to be presentable for our husbands. So we just got to do what we got to do.
My husband and I had that same, a
We
very similar
do
journey.
a lot as women.
Yeah.
So, keep the family together. So that one-on-one time, we need that. We really do.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all I have to say.
But I certainly have enjoyed having you, and I'm pretty sure our audience have learned and gleaned a lot from you. And so any expectations of going somewhere, reach out to Troylynn. She's available. She's shared so much information that you should be confident that she can make it happen for you.
That's right. That's
So
right.
I want to thank you once again. And as usual,
You're
we
welcome.
close with a kiss and a wave goodbye, because we want everybody to know that love overflows, the
Okay.
all, the all overflowing in love. Good night, everybody.
Good night.